can see my outfit from there, that, and here, walking.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way,
Ready?
what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chest clapping and next. You got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take the redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
Let's go see the video. Okay, hi everybody, welcome to my channel. For if you don't know, I am Andrea and this is a Latina living in Florida. So today I'm gonna talk about what you can expect from a Latina. So pay attention. First, if you are looking to have a relationship with a Latina, you can have any ways to reach a Latina. You can go to any Latin American country, and I'm gonna talk more about Colombia. You can go to Colombia. Colombia is famous for their beautiful women, and the popular cities where you can find pretty girls are Medellin, Cali, Bogota, and Cartagena. Of course, there is more cities in Colombia, but these are the more popular cities in Colombia. The cities that are more visited for extranjeros. Las ciudades que son más visitadas por extranjeros. Okay, I got it. Also, of course, you can meet a Latina from internet, like for online places. But guys, I'm gonna tell you something about that. When you get into that places that you meet people online, you have to really be careful, because like there are girls that they are looking for a real person to have a relationship, that have a family. Also, there are some girls that probably are part of groups, like they are manipulated for guys, and it's for steal your things. I don't know. I have heard before that one guy from another country come to Medellin to visit a girl, and then I guess he went to her house, and I guess he was like kidnapping, and the girl was working with other guys, and yeah, it was, I don't know, I don't remember all the story, but I just was like, oh my gosh. So you have to be really careful, right? Not all the girls online are bad, but not all the girls are also good. Some girls are working with guys behind, and then this one just stole your money. So I'm gonna give you an advice. First, if you are dating a girl from online, for any whatever place, page in internet, if this girl is asks you for help, for money, right? Because she say, oh, I can pay my rent and I can pay this or that, just forget it, right? Listen, any girl that is looking for a man, for a serious relationship, gonna ask for money, right? We don't ask for money, so forget it. It is not right. That girl is not right, and it just forget it. I don't think it's good, right? So because other person told me about that the girl was asking for money, well, a friend from Instagram, he told me something like that. So please don't fall in that things. When a girl go to a website to find a guy, she don't wanna ask what kind of job you have, how much money do you have in your account, and what if you had a house and car and all that stuff. No. If the person are interested for a relationship, she want to know who are you, what do you like. Yeah, she gonna want know where you live, like what city, what country are you living. She gonna ask you about your family. She gonna ask you about your hobbies, what kind of food you eat. Yeah, all the things that talk about you, the person. Know what do you have. So if the girl is asking you for what do you have and all that stuff, it is no right. Yeah, because when we are looking for a man, we are interested in his personality, right? In his personality, in the way that person is. If he is a good person, if he's hardworking, yeah, what kind of things that person do. I think that is the most important when you meet some person. So you pay attention to that. So we don't ask for money favors, right? We don't ask for money. We don't. If it's a red flag, if some person asks you for help about money. So okay, but it's just an advice. I don't want to talk about online datings. Probably I can talk about this in another video, but today I'm gonna talk about what you expect from a Latina, and I'm gonna focus more in Latinas from Colombia because I'm from Colombia, but probably can be some a little generals from like Mexico or other girls for our Latinas also, but I just focus more from Colombia, right? I'm from Cali, so a lot of people probably know about Cali. Cali is known as La Sucursal del Cielo, right? It's really pretty there. So, and I know also that a lot of people know Medellin, Bogota, and Cartagena because are touristic cities. Yeah, touristic cities. So what you expect from a Latina? First, Latinas are looking for a serious relationship. They don't looking for have a weekend. No, they looking for a serious relationship. So because that they like really that the guys are really like sinceros, that you always talk with the truth, right? They expect that you talk with the truth, that you be really opening and talk about yeah, who are you, right? You don't have like about that you are listen, I just told you this because I have some like a experience in the past. I was in a website long time ago, I guess when I was like 21 years old, and I talked with a lot of people there, right? And a lot of guys, the only thing that they talk is like, I have a car, I have 3 houses, one in Houston, other in, I don't know, another country, in Spain, and I own a big business. Listen, I always just run away from that guys, because first, whatever guy can lie to you just for get you, right? And if the guy is thinking that you are just interested in his money, then it's not the right person, right? So when the guys talk me that way, I just move on and just go to the next guy and just checking, because I told you I was in a website like this looking for a serious relationship long time ago, and I always focus in the person that really want to know me, right? That he's interested in who I am, what I do, what I like, and all that stuff. I don't like we talk about like I live in the super house, like I have the super car. That means it doesn't matter. And I believe a lot of Latinas, it doesn't matter, right? Because we are more like, how do you say that? We are more focused in like this relationship, that like family, like, yeah, we are more like big heart. So of course that is important, but it's not the focus that we are looking for. So just don't do that. Latinas are looking for a serious relationship. It's because they always take everything really serious when they are dating a guy. And so everything that you said is really important for us. So like I tell you before, don't gonna lie. You don't need lie about what do you have with all that stuff, because really it doesn't matter, right? That matter is really that you show the way that you are, how you are, who are you. This is the most important for us. You're gonna expect from a Latina that she loves to be around people. She loves to have friends, because we grow up like this. We grow up talking with our neighbors. We grow up sharing with all our friends when we were a kid. So it's different in America, because I saw the neighbors like you don't see nobody outside, but in Colombia it's different, and I believe so all the Latin American countries are almost the same. So we love had friends. So you have space that your Latina gonna talk a lot with her friends, right? Also, because we are like an opening people, we like parties, we like meetings, we like being family, we like have these big meetings with friends and family. And you expect that she wants to celebrate everything that happens in her life. She wants to celebrate and make a party, and I don't see nothing bad about that, because we are really just happy people. We are happy people. We want to celebrate everything. She have grown up with this idea that she have to take care of herself. So probably she gonna go to the gym. She gonna be really active. She gonna do whatever she likes, right? Because we grow up with this. I don't know, but in Cali people is really active. They just go and run and ride bicycles and do a lot of sport, right? So it is really important, and it depends also the way that you grow up. In my family, we grew up with that since we were a kid. So my brother also, he loves to do sport. He is a fan for the gym. He practiced before basketball, and yeah, we do a lot of sports when we were kids. So I really saw in Latin America a lot of girls, they like to take care of themselves. So you're gonna expect that this girl gonna go to the gym, be active all the time, do some activities, right? Also, they're gonna like eat healthy, right? And when I talk about eat healthy, is that we are more accustomed to cook at home, to eat food that is cooked at home, because it was the way that we grew up. Our mothers always cook at home, so we love that. I believe so. A lot of Latinas, you have heard in a Latina that she always talk about the rice and beans. And the rice and beans is a typical food from Medellin, and I love that. I love that plate. It calls bandeja paisa. If you're gonna go to Colombia, you can go to a restaurant, and you in any restaurant in all Colombia, you're gonna find a bandeja paisa, and it's a typical plate from Medellin. It's rice and beans and what do you say that? A steak, sweet plantain, and what is this? Bacon. Bacon. It's really good. Of course, I don't eat bacon and I don't eat red meat, so I use the rice and beans and the sweet plantain because I am a little vegetarian, so I don't eat red meat. But this is the typical plate from a Latina. And of course, we like fish, other girls like red meat or pork or whatever, all that. But my point is, Latinas like eat food that is cooked at home. So we are not accustomed too much to eat out. Of course we did. Of course I have doing that. But between go out and cook, we prefer like food from home. This is that I mean. We like food from home. So this is a little different from Americans because Americans like more like fast food, something fast, and they just go in the car and get to this drive. I don't know what his name. I'm gonna put here. So you get in the car and you just buy whatever you want, and almost all the time are sandwich, hamburger, hot dogs, something fast. So it is no food for me, right? So a lot of when I get here to America, always where I share with Americans and they want to go eat like at this fast food, I feel that it's not food at all. I feel that this is, and I think that this has something to do with the culture, right? I feel that it is not like the food that is cooked at home, like a good meal. So of course I changed a little bit, and now I have been going out more to a restaurant, and I'm gonna tell you guys that I love Indian food. It's something that I never had tried before, but Indian food is the best food I have tried. And I'm gonna tell you, it's really healthy because has vegetables, have a lot of like chicken and red meat in different ways, with some seasonings and with some vegetables. That is all. I love vegetables, so I think that is pretty good. So I recommend that if you didn't try before Indian food, go ahead, do it, and then just write me something and tell me what do you think about. So my first time I went to a Indian restaurant was in St. Pete because I lived in St. Pete before, and was in Missouri. So I have tried from Missouri, St. Pete, and here in Port Charlotte, and they are so good. Oh my gosh! So in that point, I have changed a little bit, but still, I keep like more cook at home. And I'm gonna tell you, I all the time cook my food at home. I don't like too much bring food from outside. I think it's more healthy that you cook fresh vegetables and fresh food, So this you're gonna expect from a Latina, that she like cook at home. And also something like, just for tell you, for example, something that I noticed in my house is that I never have used the machine for wash dishes. I don't know, it's just I feel that the machine don't gonna clean good the dishes. And I don't know if it happens with a lot of Latinas, but I believe so, because we are accustomed to wash the dishes ourselves. So I never have used that. Americans do that, but I prefer wash the dishes with my hands and clean them and let them so clean that I know that they are really clean, right? So this is something also that a lot of Latinas aren't accustomed to use the machine for clean dishes. Probably a lot of Latinas that have lived here for a long time, they do that. I still don't do that, and I have 5 years. The only person that used the machine is my husband. I didn't. So this is something important. Also, other point, I don't know if a lot of Americans put the shoes in the laundry, in the machine. but we never do that. And since I have been here, nobody do that. I think the machine, the laundry machine, is not for shoes, it's for clothes. I don't know if Americans do that, but he did that. And he stopped that since I'm here, because I don't like that. I think it's not right. Okay, so the shoes also with the hands. So you're gonna expect that the Latina gonna clean the shoes with the hands and don't put it in the machine, because it's for me it's not right. So okay, other thing that you have expect from a Latina is that she don't talk English. I know. Hey, I'm recording a video here, guys. Give me a little privacy. I need to finish this video. Thank you. Okay, so something that you have expect God. Hey, stop. Something that you have expect from a Latina is that she don't talk English at all. So some Latinas probably they're gonna talk a little English because they have studied, or probably because they have been raised here and are born in Colombia and then come to United States and they talk perfect English. But a normal Latina, no, they don't talk English. So you don't expect that if she come to United States, she gonna talk in 1 year or 2 years or 5 years like me, right? I talk a little bit, but I don't talk perfect. So I expect that you understand that I don't talk perfect English, and I try to do my best. So you don't expect that from your Latina. Give her a little time, right? Probably all her life. We need all the life to study English. So yeah, this is important. Don't start talking like she needs like I just say that because this is something that I shock a lot with my husband, because I all the time talk, right? I talk, I'm having a conversation, and then he start like correct my English, and he lost the point when I'm talking, right? Because I'm talking a story, I'm talking about something, and then it made us a little like fight, because I say, listen, I'm talking about something, so you just pay attention, and he just pay attention about my English. And I think it's good, it's important, I like it, but sometimes it's really like stressful, because it's all the time, because I don't talk good all the time. I know that I need to be better, but don't do that too much, please, because it's really stressful. Other thing that you expect from a Latina is that Latinas love be pretty, that they love dress pretty, they just like be like fashion, and in that point you're gonna expect from Latina that she always want dress just pretty. So if you're gonna go to the grocery store, if you're gonna go to, I don't know, whatever place you're gonna go, you're gonna see that she's gonna dress like almost like she's gonna go to a party. And it is normal. We do that in Colombia. We like dress pretty, we like just be fashion, and I don't see nothing bad about that. So just leave him alone, leave him be whatever she wants. We love colors, we love small dresses, small shorts. Well, I talk about people that live in like a hot cities, because in Bogota it's cold, and I believe so they don't wanna, well, they use that, but usually they don't use like short pants. They are with jackets and jeans and all that stuff, because the weather, right? So I just talk about my city, or the cities that are like a warm weather, right? So we like use short, like comfortable clothes. So please leave him alone, let him dress whatever she wants. She want to be sexy, she want use dresses, she won't use colors, so leave her alone. Because I also saw that, for example, when I was in Missouri, I almost saw that everybody was dressing gray, white, and black colors. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I was the only that I was like red or yellow, and yeah, like pink, purple, and I guess I try to change that because I feel a little uncomfortable. Like I get to a place and I was so bright and everybody was like the same color, so I tried to buy some clothes like this, but it was when I was in Missouri. And when I get here to Florida, I start being the way that I am because the weather, right, is hot, so we need color and we need like short things and all that stuff, so I feel like at home, so it's good. So leave him alone, let him use whatever she wants, let him dress whatever color she wants. It is part of a culture and you're gonna love that, right? Other thing that you should know about a Latina is that we are really noisy. Noisy? It's not nosy, it's noisy. Like we talk loud, and when I say we talk loud, we talk loud. So we are in the grocery store and we are talking and we're like, hey, did you want to buy this bread? Everybody's like, because it happened to me and my husband is like, and it is part of our culture. I have tried to change that, but even when we talk in the phone, we are so excited and emotional that we are just talking and say, hey, yes, of course, yeah, I'm gonna do this and that, and everybody's like, hey, are you fighting with your mother or something? And I say, no, we are just talking. He say, come on, calm down. We talk really, really loud, and I don't know if people have been talking or have been seeing Latinas in public places, but Latin people is loud, and I can say that because I try to change that, but I feel that I do it, and when I talk in the phone I just talk really loud. So the Latina gonna be really noisy. It's noisy, right? Loud. Okay, other point that is really important is that Latinas grow up with the idea that we have been hard workers, so we are hard workers. We work since really young, right? And I know Americans also do that because I have been seeing Americans, they were really young and they just leave home really young to be independent. But I mean about that, if you are dating a Latina, you have this idea that you're going to get married with this Latina, don't expect that she's gonna be in your house doing nothing and you're just gonna bring everything at home, and because no, we are not that way. Probably a little girl is gonna be that way, but almost all the Latinas, we don't like that. We like make our own money, we like just be independent. We don't like that we have asked for permission for do this or that or for buy this or that. We just like have our own money, so we look any ways to work, right? So don't wanna prevent a Latina to work because she has her right to do whatever she wants to make money. Well, I don't mean that. I mean she had the right to work. So just leave her alone. If she won't work, let him work. Oh, something else that you should know is that Latinas are sensitive, passionate, opening. So because that, for example, if there is something wrong in the relationship, there is something wrong around, don't expect that the Latina gonna be like silence and don't wanna say nothing. We're gonna talk. We wanna say, listen, this I don't think so. This is right, and we should do something about it because we always like be like everything be right? So we want like I don't know, like for example, like I always want to help people. If I saw that something is not right, I just want to go over there and say, hey, listen, just don't do that to her or whatever, because I am really worried about the others. So in that case, Latinas are that way, right? So don't gonna expect that it's happening something wrong around. She just gonna be like nothing happened, because it's not like that way. We're gonna get involved. So you better know that we're gonna get involved in whatever thing that we think that is not right, because you just want to be defend other people. Like we know that something is not right, and they just will be part of that and make the things that be right. So other thing that I say that because Latinas are passionate is that when we fight, we fight. And I'm gonna tell you something. We don't fight in the way that we talk like really bad words, because here in America people talk that way and they just say bad words for everything, even if you are kidding or whatever. So it's something that it was hard for me to understand, and I fight a lot with my husband because sometimes he used a lot of bad words with me, and I was like, listen, don't talk to me like that way, right? I'm not accustomed to that, so don't do it. And then when I was hanging out with his friends, I saw that they talk between them like that way, and I was like, I feel a little stupid. But I wanna tell you something. Latinos, we don't use bad words when we are happy, or we don't use bad words between, like, when you are talking with other person. When we use bad words, it's because we are really mad and we are fighting. So if you are using bad words with a Latina, she gonna think that you are fighting with her. So just pay attention to that. And also, like I tell you, because we are passionate, when we fight, and we don't fight one day. We can fight all week or all month, like with silence, right? Like ignorar the other person, like don't pay attention to the other person, because we don't like irrespect, right, from other people. So we always make us seem like you are don't talk to me, right? So you better stop, and I don't want to pay attention to you, right? So in that way, you better try this Latina good, because when we fight, I told you, we fight really bad. Like we don't talk for days, because I'm not that way, and I have changed a little bit that, because I don't know, Americans, they really fight a lot, really hard, and then 5 minutes later they are like, I don't happen nothing. And this is hard for me to understand, but I'm a little accustomed to that now. So this is a little different, right? Americans forget everything. Latin people, no. Latin people remember whatever you do. So it's because we are all passionate about the things. So you better pay attention to that, because you don't want your Latina to be mad, right? Now I'm gonna talk about the most important that probably everybody is waiting for. What do you expect about Latina, about sexuality, right? Okay, because we are passionate, we like express our feelings in all ways. So we like kiss, we like hugs, we like be together. So it is something really important from a Latina, that contact with the other person. So you better be prepared, because she gonna kiss you in front of everybody, in the street, in whatever place she want to kiss you, and don't stop her, because it's the way that we express our love. She gonna hug you, she gonna touch you in your butt, because I do that all the time. I don't know if you have dated a Latina, but I all the time like just do this. I just do this. I always do that. my husband is in the kitchen or whatever, and I just all the time. Or we are in the gym and I just I love do that, and a lot of Latinas like do that. So because we are all passionate, we like express our love, and we like do all that things, and also like in the sexual part, we are really passionate. When you're gonna have a relationship with a Latina, you know what I'm talking about, because they are just passionate. They have this fire in their skin, right? That is just warm. So yeah, it is something really typical from a Latinos, and I just not talking about Latinas. Latinos also are the same way. So it's just because the culture, we are so passionate that we are so like this. We like all that stuff. So we are a lot of contact. So it is really important, and I noticed that Americans are not that way. The Americans are more like, we are with people here. Some people is like are like this. So I don't know. I feel that this like stop that person, that like that person can express all the feelings that she has. So it is not good, and it is not right in that relationship. Just let him jump over you, she won't do it, right? Okay, so yes, Latinas are really passionate, so they like to express whatever they want, they feel, right? So this is nothing bad with that. If she like kiss you, hug you, just let him do it, because it's the way that she spread her love. I think it's nothing bad with that. So yeah, I think that I have talking a lot of things about what you can expect about a Latina. If I forget something else, I probably gonna do a second video if I forget something, but I think that this is the more important things that I say today. I hope that you enjoy this video, right? I think that it's pretty interesting that you know what you're gonna expect in a Latina, if you are dating a Latina, if you want dating a Latina also. This is all, guys. I hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give a thumbs up to the video, please, guys. It don't take you 5 seconds to give thumbs up to the video if you enjoy the video, and also click to the bell so you're gonna receive a notification every time I post a new video. And go visit my TikTok and Instagram websites, and these websites, I don't know, just visit my Instagram and TikTok. I post really nice videos there just for entertainment. And this is all, guys. See you in the next video. Bye bye.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change,
do you like my outfit?
pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is I'm chest, what's happening next year? You got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just hold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna be me.
Ready?
The other way, what I'm doing ain't
Let's go with the
from the people who deceive me.